Oh no!
We're live now. Hey, hi, hello, everyone. It's me, John, your dungeon master, your dungeon daddy. Welcome back to episode 4 of Glasgow Kiss. Let's go through our party members for today. We're going to be, as always, in case you've forgotten, because it has been a little while since we've been on stream here. We're going to be going in the order of who I have the biggest crush on this week. So we're going to be starting off with Ian this week.
Oh my god, it's me. Hi, my name is Ian. Wow, it's Ian on the internet. I use she, they pronouns, and I will be playing a character whose sheet I haven't brought up yet, whose name I've forgotten.
I think it's Nimbus.
Nimbus is the name of the character that I am playing. And I am beefing with the god, the Morrigan.
Amazing, wonderful, great, fantastic. Next up is going to be Dylan.
Yo. Hi, everybody. I'm Dylan, Critical Lens on TikTok, Critic Allens on Instagram, though hell if I ever post there, as well as Dylan the Storymaker, where I post slightly more, but it's all related to my playwriting, theater making stuff, so that's very different. I use both he, him, and she, her pronouns, just not they, them. And I am playing Bungarn Boulder Strike. For those who don't remember, Bungarn is a Force-known sorcerer who went a little crazy. Why he went a little crazy? Stick around. Maybe you'll find out. Maybe you won't. I don't know. I'm not your mom.
Next up is going to be Haya.
Hi,
the
everyone.
greatest
I'm
hair
Haya.
on the stream.
Oh, thank you very much. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be playing Aurora Starcaller.
Amazing, wonderful, great. Jubilee, continue, please.
Hello, my name is Jubilee. I am Titan of Joy on TikTok and nowhere else. I use she, they pronouns. And I am playing Victoria Jericho, an 8,300-year-old Githzerai cleric who's beefing with the god Bridget. And my lipstick, teeth, and gums together look like the trans flag. Happy Trans Day of Visibility.
Jubilee, there are things that I can't say on stream because I'm trying to keep it PG, but just know that you now know where my thoughts are at.
Oh.
Ben, please, last but certainly not least, Ben.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Ben, Brotherhood of Evil Gays on TikTok. I have organized it so that many of the people you see here are going to be in the same meet space this weekend. So be looking forward to seeing a bunch of content coming out from us as we appear in each other's videos and streams and whatnot for a couple days.
I am playing
Robin Kaminsky. Huh?
Content including.
Hey, hi, hello. I'm John, the History Wizard on TikTok, the_history_wizard on Instagram. I also have a podcast now. I'm going to plug that real quick up top, and then also at the end of the episode, it's called Have a Day with the History Wizard. Our third episode is coming out on Tuesday, talking about the ongoing trans genocide here in the United States. I am going to now go through. I know that usually at this point in the introductions, we have Ian go through a recap of everything exactly as it happened in the previous episode, but I am going to, because it's been about 6 weeks, I'm going to do a recap instead. So please, I'm sorry that I'm not Wow, it's Ian, but please bear with me.
As we all are.
I'm so terribly sorry. So the recap from February 18th. Yes, that was the last time that we played together. It was the 18th of February. The party began right after the defeat of the hill giant undead with a short rest. Right after that rest, they were found by an Eladrin and his blink dog companion. A battle ensued during which 2 more pairs of Eladrin and blink dogs arrived. The party, especially Bungarn, was badly hurt and elected to try and take another short rest. They decided to rest behind the hill giant corpse to use it as a shield from detection. On the other side, they found a crackling fire and a rotating spit of pork. Melvin was unmoved by the sight, but Aurora and Victoria immediately decided to chow down and were put to sleep. Both had a dream that they had accomplished their lifelong quest and were able to return home in triumph and live a simple life. Eventually, Melvin was able to wake everyone up after slashing his necrosword through the magic of Gwyn ap Nud, but not before being taunted by the god of the Fae. As they traversed down the hall, Nimbus stepped on a trap that caused doors to spring up in front of the exits to the hall and water to start to fill up through the floor. Bungarn managed to discover that the door at the far end of the door wasn't locked. Just opened it, leading them all to freedom. In the room that they now found themselves in, there is a massive cauldron standing at the center of the room. Everyone smelled their favorite dish, except for Bungarn, who smelled hot shit, and heard the voice of the Dagda speak in his mind, telling him to eat shit, laddie. And that's where we're going to start our episode. I do want to say to the listening audience, as we discussed off mic, that we have made some adjustments to the podcast. Nimbus is no longer beefing with Mon McLear and is now going to be beefing with the Morrigan. This is an adjustment made based on the hard limits of our players because take care of your players. And if you don't, fuck you. So, you all now find yourselves in this large open space. If you are on the Roll20 map, I damn hope that you are. You should be.
Yeah.
You so if you all just want to move your character tokens into the large square room that's there is a cauldron in the middle of it. Every single one of you, except for Bungarn, smells their very most favorite meal, which we did go over at the end of last episode. If everyone I don't know if everyone remembers what their favorite meal was, but if everyone wants to just real quick go through what their favorite meal is, I'm just going to say a name and then just tell me what your character's favorite meal is. Aurora.
I don't remember what I said last time, so I'm going to make something up whole cloth right now, which is like flavored icicles, like tree sap enriched icicles that get harvested from like the peaks of the trees.
Amazing Canadian bullshit, and we love it. Wasn't what you said last time, but I love it for this time. Jubilee? Victoria, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Victoria Jericho?
Pass. 1 second, my computer's freaking out.
Nimbus.
Yeah, I too as well do not recall what I said last time, so I am going to make something up.
Make something up.
Yeah, Nimbus smells a pie, a sweet potato pie, the kind that her mother made with her and her mother's mother made with her, running back up the line.
So beautiful and amazing. I can't stand sweet potatoes though. I earnestly hate them. Melvin Kaminsky.
Melvin's favorite thing to eat is to find a nice little lad or lass and go to town eating some ass.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
Since we're not keeping it PG,
You're gonna get us kicked off.
This is
You know
the
what?
second
You know what?
Trans Tales campaign where Ben has played a character that has been asked what their favorite meal to eat is and answered with ass.
You know what?
It is
Listen.
true of all my characters.
Hold on.
A sophisticated gentleman, I see.
Eat the rich and pussy. That is the Glasgow Kiss message. It's going to be eat the rich and pussy. Victoria Jericho, you are last up.
There's on a particular island in the, not the warp, that's 40K. Where are the Gitzerai from?
Astral plane.
The astral plane, yes. There's a particular island on the astral plane where they carve little root vegetables into elaborate knots and chains, and then they brine cure them. That's right. My character also likes pickles.
Amazing. So all of you smell those beautiful, delicious, wonderful things, and Bungarn, you just smell hot, boiling diarrhea. The last words that you, Bungarn, had heard at the end of the last episode were "eat shit" from the Dagda, the god of plenty and the hearth and home. So you now all find yourself in this room with all of the doors to this room are closed. There's the door that you just came through on the other end. That door has closed behind you all. If you try and open it, you will find that it does not move or budge even a little bit. There is to this immediate south of you, or I guess, I'm just going based off of that on the map because that's easiest for me. To the south of you, to the bottom, down, there is a door that is closed, and then immediately in front of you on the other side of the cauldron, there is another door. But everyone who doesn't smell hot, steaming shit, please roll a charisma saving throw. Bungarn, make me a constitution saving throw.
Excellent.
Question, John.
Yes. Answer, Ben.
So, due to what my character likes eating,
Yes.
which am I doing?
Okay. Ben, I assume that your character likes eating a clean ass with a well-maintained partner and doesn't actively like eating shit. So, make me the charisma saving throw.
Yeah,
You absolute monster.
Also, I rolled a
You know
21.
what? You know what, Ben? You know what? Pick one. I actually for you pick one.
Is this a
Whichever one
magical
fits
effect?
better for your character.
The stream's just started, and Ben has already broken John.
Magical effect, John?
What was that?
Is this a magical effect?
Technically, yes, but it's god magic.
It's
So-
magic.
Magic.
It's magic, so yeah. So you get advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what?
yeah. Roll with
Do
advantage.
you want to make this saving throw, though, Ben?
Yes. 25 charisma.
25 charisma. Okay. Haya, what did you get?
15.
Okay. Ian, what did you get?
Dirty 20.
Okay. Jubilee, what did you get?
Nat 20.
Okay. Fantastic. And
know, we're all
Dylan, what did
hot.
you get?
21.
Amazing. Dylan, you are not adversely affected by this. You don't feel any desire to eat this. And in fact, based on the rolls that you had, none of you feel any desire to eat this food at all. Those of you who rolled below a 20, it still smells real good. And like the choice is up to you if you wanna. Anyone who rolled above a 20, you have no interest at all in eating this food. It smells good and you enjoy it. That's that. There are, as we established in the previous episode, for those of you that remember 6 weeks back, this is basically like a mess hall kind of thing. So around the cauldron, there are tables and benches. So this is a full ass mess hall room with just a cauldron in the center of it. But Beyond the cauldron, there's just the doors and the benches and tables. So what do you all do in this space and room?
I consider myself quite the connoisseur of ass, but on this occasion, I'm going to have to pass.
So Ben has correctly um, found the key rule of improvisational rhyming schemes, which is to always know your second rhyme before your first rhyme. As long as you know what the second word is gonna be, you can figure out the first word on the fly. That's a lesson for all of you. Very good job, Ben. You get inspiration on your next whatever the fuck you want for good use of improv skills.
And you know what, John? You get inspiration because your birthday's this week.
That's true. My birthday is on. It's Sunday. Is it Sunday? It's Sunday, and my birthday is on Wednesday, on the 3rd of April.
Oh,
BenCon,
Yeah.
happy old.
BenCon, woo! Yeah, I will be at BenCon the day after my birthday.
Woo!
Well, my birthday. It's my birthday week for BenCon. So
Yes, I'm
Ben
making
has gained inspiration from a delightful rhyme and a use of good improv skills. What are the rest of you doing in this space? None of you are compelled to eat from the cauldron, but anyone who rolled below a 20, you kind of wanna. You don't have to. It reminds you of home. You don't have to.
I'm gonna go inspect the cauldron.
Okay. Do you want to roll an Arcana investigation survival check? What do you want to do?
Do I have any of those? Nope. I got an 8.
On what? What check are you rolling?
Nothing with any. Well, Arcana. No, not Arcana. Investigation. No, not that one either.
I mean,
Yeah.
you failed regardless, but what kind of check did you try and roll?
Yeah, investigation.
Okay. It's a cauldron. It's big. It's cast iron. It's full of bubbling liquid that smells like the thing that you liked that we
What if in
discussed
all of her
previously.
travels, Victoria just never seen a cauldron before? She's like, what
You've
the
never,
fuck
yeah,
is
yeah.
this?
It's a big pot. You're like, wow, this is the biggest.
You
this is
guys!
the biggest. Yeah,
Did you know they made them this big?
Yeah, you actually do find that this is a copper bottom pot, just like your grandma had.
Copper bottom jeans.
Yeah, this is
Boots
this
with
is
the furs.
Yeah.
and this is actually a reference because I did in fact inherit some copper bottomed pots and pans from my grandma when she passed away.
Oh, little John Moore.
Yeah, little John lore. Yeah, I've never used them. I'm saving them from when I eventually move out and have my own place. But they're copper bottom pots, hella good. Ian, what are you doing in this moment?
Yeah, I rolled a 20, so not below a 20, but not above a 20. How compelled am I to?
Meets it beats it.
Cool. Yeah, the doors. Well, the ways out of this room. Did you say they're both doors, both to the south and to the east?
Yep. They look like standard wooden doors. They've got doorknobs on them. You imagine that they turn. Which door are you going to? You're out of initiative, so you can move sort of freely around this space. So if you just want to say that you go to either of those doors, you can do that.
I'm gonna take a look at the east door, see what's up.
Okay. Roll an investigation check on that door.
Absolutely.
Or if you just want to try and open it, you can do that too.
What are you looking for over on that door?
I'm looking for whatever I find with an investigation check of 3.
So Ian, you are fairly certain that door is actually made of shoes. This is a very old reference to one of the first campaigns that I ever did. So if my good friend Aaron Goss is listening to this, Aaron, I love you very, very much, and this is for you. Because that's what we always said when people failed investigation checks. You're pretty sure that this thing is made of shoes.
Cool.
But you know nothing about this door. You don't know if it's you haven't reached for the doorknob. You don't know if it's locked or unlocked or magically trapped or anything. But we're actually going to skip right over Ian. And so who hasn't done something right now? Because I'm having trouble. Okay, Dylan, what are you doing in this moment?
Okay. So there's a reason why I'm waiting.
Dylan,
has any-
Haya, and Jubilee, you're the ones who haven't done stuff,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Uh,
great. Dylan, go.
So what I'm going to be doing is a little explosive. So I'm fine with going last if other people want to do their shit first.
No. You spoke
Okay.
first. Go.
Excellent. So my question is, I assume this cauldron has like flames underneath it.
Yes, it does. There is there's a pyramid of of logs that are crackling merrily underneath of it. There's a big roaring fire that's licking up the sides of this pewter cauldron, bringing it to a merry boil inside. If you happen to peek your head over the top of it to waft some fume. So what are you doing in this moment, Dylan?
The first thing I do is immediately Bungarn goes, God damn it! I thought I was rid of you, Doctor. Get your ass out of here!
You hear a voice in your head that says, "You'll never be rid of me, laddie. Not until the day you're dead."
And immediately, Bungarn goes, okay, you know what? And now I use control flames and make a middle finger out of the flames underneath the cauldron, completely enveloping the cauldron.
Okay, make a you know what? What's the intent from this? Is this because I want this to be an intimidate check.
Mm-hmm.
Just like as the DM, this feels appropriate, but it's like, does that feel right for what Bungarn's trying to do for you?
Bungarn is literally flipping off Dagda. There is not really any intent. It is just chaotic. It is just once again, Dagda has shown up, and this time he's trying to cuck Bungarn from his friends.
Okay, so then I want you. Okay, so then just roll me a raw charisma check, not a saving throw, just a check.
Oh, that's gonna go even better. Hopefully. Is that That's a nat 20 plus 5.
The disrupt fucking set.
Okay. All right.
Around right now.
Okay. The flames are permanently stuck in that middle finger. You now have complete control over the flames underneath the Dagda's cauldron. This is, in fact, with that nat 20, this is the Dagda's cauldron of plenty. The one that he produces like infinite food out of in his various feasts that he goes around giving to the people. You control the flames underneath this for the time being, right? You hear nothing from your head, but you know from the silence that it is a deliberate silence. He has nothing to say to this. He just feels bad about himself.
As he should.
So Dylan, before I move on to the next person, knowing that you have full control of the flames underneath the Dagda's cauldron, what do you do with that power?
There's a lot of responsibility with that power. I could do a lot of things. I could burn it to the ground. I could just keep it captive. But you know what I'm going to do? As everyone else is taking their turns, the middle finger just gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches the ceiling. That's all.
Amazing.
Excellent.
Jubilee, Haya, whichever one of you wants to go first.
I already inspected the cauldron and failed.
That's right, you did.
Look, if no one else is gonna press the big red button, Aurora is gonna wander over and look at the fire and go, "You're gonna melt it. It's not as good melted," and like reach in and try to stick a finger in and taste it.
Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, sure.
I would just like to make it known that while Aurora's doing that, Bungarn's just going, "Wait, no, don't stop." That's what he wants you to think.
That is a 13.
You get the effects of a short rest.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So roll whatever hit dice you want, but as a druid, any wild shapes that you expel, you get back. You have the effects of a short rest.
Nice.
Sweet.
Ian, I believe you were the last person who hadn't done anything in this space.
Yeah, great. I open the shoes.
You open the shoes?
I open the shoes.
Ian, I don't understand.
The door is shoes.
The door is shoes.
The door is shoes. You try and open the door. Oh, that's right. You rolled and you thought it was shoes. That's right. Okay, so everyone's gone through the space. Okay. You try and open the door. It doesn't open. It doesn't open. You're opening the door to the east, right?
Yes.
Okay, relative to the screen, right? We'll just keep with those cardinal directions. Yeah, it doesn't open. What do you do when you try the screen and it just doesn't?
I'd like to see if the other door is also locked.
Yeah, go for it. You go down to the other door and you try and open it. Roll me a perception check.
Sure, absolutely.
Guys, this is really tasty. And also it makes me feel kind of tingly and nice.
Dirty 19.
Dirty 19. That door is unlocked.
Okay. What? That stuff made you feel tingly?
Yes. And also, like, I, have a lot of energy now. Mm-hmm.
I'll go try a handful.
It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, you've piqued my interest.
As everyone's
Okay,
moving towards
everyone
the front
who
door, like,
everyone who
we want you to think.
chooses so everyone who chooses to drink or eat from the cauldron, make me a Constitution saving throw. Bungarn, if you do choose to follow up on that, you will need to make it a disadvantage.
Wait, follow up on what?
If you do choose to eat from the cauldron, as per
Go on.
Aurora's suggestion, you will need to make that check at disadvantage.
Oh no, as everyone is doing this, I'm just yelling at them all like, stop! No, this is what he wants you to think!
Bungarn, make me just roll a flat d20.
Sure. That is a 10.
Okay. Bungarn, nothing happens. Who chose to eat from the cauldron? And okay, not Jubilee. Okay, so Ben and Ian, what did you roll?
20.
19.
Okay, both of you get the effects of a long rest.
Oh. Ah.
Because they rolled above a 15. Yeah. But Ian, you also chose to open the door to the south, and it did in fact open. You see a hallway ahead of you, and then at the end of that hallway is it looks like a wide room. It appears to have bedrolls in it, and it's some almost literally just bed-looking like things in that space. Why is that cat just licking the shirt that it's wearing?
She has allergies and she's itchy. So
you can't groom the shirt, baby.
she's trying to itch herself, which is why she's wearing the shirt. Because if she's not wearing the shirt, she overgrooms herself and she like cuts herself and bleeds.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
I have
infected.
cats like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ian, you see ahead of you basically a bedroom. It's a barracks, a bunk room. A place of rest.
Is there anything else in there? Storage or whatnot? Crates, lockers?
There are some lockers. Yeah, it looks like a guard's barracks, and there are some lockers in there. If you'd like to investigate them, you're more than welcome to.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anyone who wants to investigate those lockers with Ian, roll me an investigation check.
I think as they're doing this, Bungarn is just having a really fun time making the middle finger go up, hit the ceiling, curve around the ceiling, and is basically playing a giant game of Snake in this room with this giant middle finger.
Okay. All right. Dylan, roll me a charisma check.
Excellent.
Yeah.
No. I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay. Dylan, you as you try and play this game of Snake, you just you fail it, you do bad, and you lose a first level spell slot.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be some good stuff for you if you'd passed, if you'd rolled well on that, but you rolled a nat 1, so you lose a spell slot.
Yeah.
Who rolled to investigate the lockers?
18.
18.
Okay.
The third
Ian?
19 I've rolled in a row.
Okay, amazing. Haya, did you roll to investigate?
No, I think Aurora is uninterested. Aurora's like inspecting the cauldron.
Okay. What kind of non-magical thing do you want to find in those lockers?
Oh,
You get your pick of one non-magical item.
Oh wow. What do we need?
yeah. I don't know what I need.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
I want to find a 20-pound bag of flour.
20-pound bag of flour. Okay, I know exactly what Ben is going for with this, and yes, you find that. You find a bomb in there. Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
I find some vintage Play Dwarf magazines.
Hey, absolutely, you do. Yeah, you can use those you can use those to distract one NPC that you need to distract to give yourself advantage on persuasion, deception, or intimidation.
Hell yeah.
Ian, what do you find?
Do I find any wallets? Like IDs, people who work here.
You do in fact, yeah, if that's what you're looking for, you do in fact find some IDs of people that work here. You find yeah, what do you want to get out of these IDs though?
Yeah, I want names and faces to remember when we get out of here.
Yeah. You find through these you find 3 names, faces from these IDs. I will let you know those when you run into them in the future, and you will, I guarantee that. And I will just let you know to be like, this is one of the people that you recognize.
Perfect.
Yeah, you find 3. Please note that down. I'll put that in my end of episode notes, but just for redundancy, note that somewhere so that you can keep me honest. So those are the things that you all find in those lockers. This is still a bunk space. It's still a perfect space because I know that at the end of last episode we were looking pretty rough, and I know that some of you have already had the effects of a long or short rest in this time, but Bungarn specifically was pretty rough at the end of last episode, so this would be a good space for a long rest if you all wanted to try and take it in this time.
All right, everyone, come on. We should probably take a quick rest here.
Oh,
You seem all hyper over there. Shit, I don't remember anyone's name.
I think Bungarn is torn between feeling like he's currently holding Dagda's Cauldron of Plenty hostage and really knowing and the full awareness of I need a sleep or I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Roll well, because you've been rolling shit this whole time. I've been trying to give you stuff.
Yeah, roll less bad.
Yeah, I like that. No. please, dear God, I rolled another one.
You roll another
I
one.
rolled another one.
Are you kidding me?
It's a
So
7 with my advantage, but I rolled another one.
The fire underneath the cauldron goes out, and you get the instinctive feeling that any control that you had over Dagda's cauldron is gone. And in fact, as you look onto it, the cauldron fades away from your vision and is gone.
As that happens, I just go, wait, no, but and then just like start kicking the ground with my little gnome feet, just.
Okay, I'm
As
really
the
starting to think
as
you
the
might be
cauldron
map.
disappears and as the fire is gone, you look at the pile of logs underneath of it, and you find them strangely stacked in the form of a middle finger.
Get shit on.
I'll catch you yet.
But again, there is a bunk room that you've all looked in, and those of you who want or need a long rest, I'm telling you as your DM now, very kindly, now would be the time.
Hey, Bungar,
Victoria's like trying to
good
mom
defense.
Bungarn into the room. Like, come on.
Oh, I guess it might be bedtime. It's hard to tell without the sun.
Hey, everyone who's currently in the bunk room, and decide this amongst yourselves because we haven't really established firmly who's moved in or not. Roll a religion check.
Ooh.
Be honest amongst yourselves who is in that room right now.
Well, I think I moved out.
Isn't letting me move my character, so I'm just gonna say that I'm not yet.
14.
21.
Well,
14? Hold on. Who rolled above a 20? Who rolled above a 15? Who rolled above a 10? Okay. Those of you who rolled above a 10, as you go into the bunk room, as you cross through the threshold, it feels warm. But not in a oppressive or like bad way. It just feels like a comforting warmth. This is a nice space, and you like being in it. You're not compelled to be in it, but as you cross that threshold, you're like, this is good. Ian, rolling above a 20. This is a good space. This is a good space. You are protected here. You are safe. This is like your mom's lap with a glass of warm milk with a book being read to you and some fresh baked cookies.
I want to be on Nimbus's mom's lap.
Nothing bad can happen to you in this space.
I 100% believe you, and I convey to everybody that this is safe. Can I tell anything about why it feels safe here amongst everything else that's been a danger and a threat?
I would need another religion check for you to be able to get more information about it. This is now you specifically looking for the reason why this is a safe space.
Second religion check, that's a 13.
You know that there's a god that is not one of the ones that you all are fucking with, and they have some dominion over this space. You don't know who it is, but you know that there's someone who's, at least in some way, looking out for you.
Listen, I don't.
That was a you would have needed to roll above a 20 to get that. That's some privileged information, but this is, you know, unequivocally that beyond this threshold, you can take a long rest and nothing will interfere with that long rest. Now, you can tell that to your party. It depends on them if they're going to believe you when you say that.
Sure. Listen, I feel like this place is safe, protected almost. I can't put my finger on quite who's got our back, but it feels like someone does.
Who would like to take a long rest in this space?
Yeah.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
Bungard just lowers his head in defeat and just stumbles into a bed.
Yeah. There are beds enough for all of you in this space. There are, whether or not you are most comfortable in a bedroll or on a literal bed, you have your choice of them. Right, whatever makes you most comfortable.
How high are the ceilings?
Just real quick, just for my own edification, who picks a bedroll and who picks a bed? Bedroll?
Before I answer that question, how high are the ceilings?
The ceiling in this room is 8 feet tall.
Okay. Then Aurora looks a little dejected and takes a bedroll.
Okay. All right. Anyone else pick a bedroll?
Take a bed.
Victoria sets up a bedroll next to the door.
Okay.
Kind of. Definitely going to be resting, but resting near the door.
Okay. Everyone else picks a bed?
Yeah.
Okay. You all get anyone who already had the effects of a long rest, you also have the effects of a long rest. Anyone who hadn't had it previously from eating from the Dagda's cauldron, you have that effect. So you've all had a long rest. Everything is fine. Nothing bad happens over the night.
For the purposes of my magic items, does a dawn pass?
A dawn does pass, yes.
Awesome.
Excellent.
For purposes of all of your magic items, dawn does pass. You have the effects of a long rest. Everything is reset back to base. So whatever you had when we started this campaign, you have all of those things again because you have not leveled up since then. You awake.
Almost full charge on my stuff.
Ian, roll me a religion check.
You betcha. Absolutely. That's going to be a 22.
Ian, you know from this space, this is still a safe space. You could theoretically stay here forever and nothing would ever hurt you. There's no resources in here beyond what you've brought into it, but nothing will harm you in this space. But with a 22, you know that there is an opposite force to the deity that you hate. Right? You know that this room directly opposes the goddess that you wish to die. So you specifically have an ally in this room, but you don't know who it is.
Okay. Good to know.
But you're all awake in this space. Not all of you have moved your character tokens into this space, but that's fine.
Oh, sorry.
So now that you're all awake on your bunks or bedrolls or whatever, and Ian has this specific information that is just for Ian, unless Ian shares it with other people, what do you do now that you've woken up?
Who is the squishiest one among us?
Bungun.
Yep.
Okay.
I walk over. I have this ability that can make any non-magical item magical and like +1 to AC. So I go, "Hey, you want me to patch up your little robe right there?" But she's embarrassed about it, so she's gonna. I noticed you got a little beat up, and you got some holes in your cloak there. Can I fix those for you real quick?
I think Bungard just goes, "Oh, huh? You're not going to fill them with bugs, are you?"
Would you necessarily not like that? I'm not going to, but it seems
Hey,
like
Bungarn, roll me an intelligence saving throw to see how awake you are right now. Just for funsies.
Oh, I'm so excited to see what this results in. No, please don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I rolled another one.
Wait, no.
No. I'm not
No,
even
That's
kidding.
3 in a row.
I'm not even kidding.
Jubilee, you can
Three.
do.
If you get 2 more, Bungarn just dies. Bungarn just dies.
It's to make up for the
Uh,
one
it's
nat 20 I get.
over.
I don't get any more good rolls.
Jubilee, you can actually do whatever you want in this moment with that is within the confines of your magic. You can do whatever you want to Bungarn.
I'm like trying to wake Bungarn up. I'm like I just wanted to get the cloak that you're using as a pillow, but you're actually sleeping on a pile of bugs. I was just gonna patch that for you real quick. You're wow, you're really I'm just gonna do it. This will be good for you.
I think while you're doing that, Bungar is just is twitching a little bit in his sleep, dreaming about bugs.
So you have +1 AC until our next
Amazing.
long rest.
Thank you, Jubilee, for
Excellent,
being
thank you.
a good person instead of a dick like I probably would have been in character in this moment. You're all awake in this
Turn
moment.
the cloak into more bugs.
The space is Ian, because you've consistently rolled above a 20 on all of these, you know that this is still a safe space, but it is a liminal space, right? This is it won't be a safe space forever, right? You felt when you first woke up that this would be a safe space forever, right? And that you could just be here, and as long as you had the supplies for it, this would be good. But you know now longer that you've been up that the magic of this safety will wear off, and that you should all leave at some point. So what are you all doing in this time?
Well,
Do I need to roll again to wake up?
Anybody wants some jerky?
I do, actually. I would love
I've
some.
That sounds great.
I've got some moose jerky if anyone wants some.
Moose is actually one of the meats that I haven't had before.
It's a lot like elk.
I've had elk.
I would love to try some moose jerky. I think that will make my mood most perky.
Okay.
Yeah, pass it around. I'll take some.
Yeah. She's got like a little baggie, like made out of leaves, made out of
Haya, roll an Arcana check real quick.
Arcana. Where are you, Arcana? That's 10.
Okay, it's just regular jerky.
Yeah.
It's good. It's food.
It's moose jerky.
You're really prepared with the snacks. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. My mommy packed them for me.
That's sweet. You're
Do you all leave this space back into the room that you were in with the Dagda's cauldron?
And I think I'd like check with everyone. Like, okay, are we ready to go? Especially after the Nimbus, did you communicate that we can't stay here forever?
Yeah, I let everybody know. Listen, this place is safe now, but and as she's saying this, she's gonna burn a first level slot to mage armor herself. It's not gonna be safe for long.
Oh.
Nimbus, you
Okay.
actually you get the effects of that mage armor, but you don't burn that spell slot.
Oh wow,
Damn.
love that.
Do I have to make another intelligence
It
saving
will
throw?
last for the amount of time that mage armor would usually last, but you get that for free because you've rolled very, very well. Bungarn, what was that?
Do I have to make another intelligence saving throw to see if I'm awake now?
No, you're awake.
Excellent. Great.
Yeah.
I go again.
Bungarn, your cloak looks nice.
Huh? What? Who filled my bug holes?
That sounds like a matter between you and your gods.
So as you all go back into the room that you'd been in the previous day where the Dagda's cauldron was, you find that there is no longer a cauldron, nor is there a crackling fire. There is still a stack of logs that inexplicably look to be in a middle finger shape, that no matter where you walk through the space seem to be directed at Bungarn. But other than that, there's just the logs that just strangely track Bungarn.
This is a place I don't think we should linger because of that constant pointing middle finger.
So there is still the space, to the west where you'd all come from, and then there's the door to the east that you have not gone through yet. That Ian tried to open, technically last night, unsuccessfully. So anyone who wants to try and make an investigation or arcana check on that door can do so. Just let me know what type of roll you're doing.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check, but I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Yep, go for it.
An Arcana check.
5 D4.
Okay.
11.
Okay. Ben, it's the door is definitely magically locked, and that's all that you can get out of an 11.
I got a 12, but I'm gonna use my D4 of inspiration.
Okay.
Thank you, Ben.
It was chat, not Ben.
Oh, thank you, chat. And that is 15.
Okay. You recognize the magical lock on this door. It is keyed to a word in the lingua arcana, and you know that word is Bungarn.
Brutal.
Speak
Who put my name
dickhead
on
in
this
there.
door? Aurora, did you do that? Not funny.
So Bungarn, do you say your name?
I think I take a moment of just confused bewilderment when I just go around accusing people of putting my name on it before eventually go, okay, fine, Bungarn.
Okay, so describe the position that you I guess the question is, and then I'm specifically asking, and this is going to give away the ghost, are you touching the door when you say your name?
No, I walk right up to it and then I just yell at the door.
Okay, nothing happens.
Great. I just stand there for a sec. And then I slowly reach out. Bungarn?
The door, you hear a click. You in your mind specifically, no one else hears this, and you know intuitively that the door is unlocked. You can just push your hand in, and it will swing.
Sure.
So what do you do that?
Yeah, I just very, very cautiously just push it.
Okay, yeah, you open the door and you find yourself in a hallway. Along the hallway, so as we've been describing the space so far, there have been torches every 5 or so feet alternating along the walls, illuminating it, and then the walls have been largely just bare stone. This hallway that you find yourself in is different. It's not, the floor isn't stone. It's stone work. It's lava. The floor is lava. Kaya has said it, and now you all have to make a dexterity saving throw. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was like, I already moved my character into the room.
So
I
it's
believe
not.
it.
It's not a standard just stone floor. There are cobblestones underneath your feet, but above the cobblestones are just a green run of carpet.
Like above the cobblestone? You mean there's like carpet in the middle or something?
Yeah, so there's cobblestones as the floor, but then there's a run of carpet through the middle of it. right? With like 4 inches of space on either side to the walls going down the hallway. And along the walls, which are still made of this delightful, nice granite stone, you do find spaced ever so often where there were torches previously, you find paintings that are magically illuminated to give that same glow, so that the hallway is still as lit as if it was by torches, but that you can see these portraits of knights on horseback, of dragons roaring down fire over, an unsuspecting village, of then, knights on horseback with lance shooting up at that dragon, of the knight standing on top of the dragon with now a sword reared up to the sky, right? It appears to tell the story of a knight slaying a dragon as you walk down this hallway. You walk down briefly and then turn up towards the north. There is a small alcove at the top where there appears to be a small panorama of the knight's battle with that dragon, of fire roaring down from the sky, with the knight deflecting it off of its shield, a sword shimmering in an azure glow as it swings up at it, and an arc of arcane energy flies up at the dragon. And you turn over towards the east, the left, and the hallway continues onwards, and you see then the whole battle of this knight against this dragon, with the eventual slaying of the dragon, and then finally the transformation of the knight. You see what looks... Someone roll an Arcana check, actually, to get this full story.
19.
Who rolled above a 15? Anyone who rolled above a 15, you can tell from the portraits, you see the dragons. Anyone who rolled above a 10, you see the story of the dragon slaying or the knight slaying the dragon, and then you can't tell what happens afterwards. Anyone who rolled above a 15, you can tell from your artistic and arcane knowledge, the knight absorbing draconic and undead energy from the dragon, right, who fed on the dead, and then you can see the knight growing larger and bulkier and bigger into a 10, 15 foot tall Goliath suit of armor. And you can see him standing proudly in front of what you can only assume is the building that you're standing in, with a dragon skeleton behind him, with a sword aflame clenched in his gauntleted fist.
Oh. That can't be good.
So you've reached the end of that hallway as you've turned to the left, and there does appear to be a big set of double doors in front of you.
Hey, I've always wanted to do this, so if you wouldn't mind letting me have this little... damn it. Screwed it up. Let me take
Sorry,
the
did you say something?
The doors are elegant and eloquent. They are about 20 feet tall. They come up to a big ribbed arch a la Gothic style. There is a silver filigree across the front of it that appears to sketch out arcane runes. Anyone who wants to make an Arcana check is welcome to do so, to try and decipher what is going on with those runes.
I cast guidance on myself before I do this.
Okay. Okay.
23.
Ian. Okay, Ian with a 10. It's magic. Who rolled above a 15? Who rolled above a 20? Just Ben. Ben, you know that the runes on this door, this is arcane draconic magic. This is animating something horrifically powerful on the other side of this door that is empowered by the dragon that it slayed. You can intuit from the portraits that you saw and the rolls that you've done that there is a dragon knight on the other side, undead.
Beyond the
The rest-
door is a thing of great power, so the time to fight is right now, this hour. It is a creature known as a Dragonite. So come on now, let's prepare to fight.
The door is, for any of you who care to look at it, it is clearly unlocked, but it is waiting for you to push it open to initiate the fight.
I, Aragorn, push the door open.
So you just like walk up and you just like,
Yes.
okay, amazing. Everyone roll initiative.
Come on. Ooh, I am rolling great today.
Who rolled above a 20? No one rolled above a 20. Who rolled between a 20 and a 15?
I got a 15.
Ian?
17.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
Which makes me happy because I'm one better than you.
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom.
Who rolled between a 10 and a 15? Okay. Dylan, what'd you get?
I got a 14.
Hey, John, I don't know if you saw chat because this is about to be relevant. Dylan's been having problem moving her item or her token.
I
I
have
don't know
not.
what's going on.
You
So my Bungarn's just showing up as a little far behind, but I'm there.
where is Bungarn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's controlled by me and then you, Dylan. So you should have control over that token.
Here, let me try again.
Dylan, are you is your thing on select mode? Your icon, or is it on up left?
I've tried both.
Dylan, I'm moving your character up
Go
to.
for it.
Yeah, I just moved your character up to behind the rest of the party, so you're at least at the entrance of the room.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I don't know why.
Okay, so I've got in initiative order. I've got Ben, Ian, Hyatt, Dylan. Jubilee, would you roll for initiative?
6.
Ooh.
Oh,
I know, I'm bad at rolling dice.
Okay. Okay. So Ben pushes open the door. It swings open, and you see. So I know that the map on Roll20 doesn't show, like, it cuts off, and there was nothing I could do about that. The space that you're in is about twice as big as what you see on the map. It is a large cathedral-esque space. So there are torches along the wall. There is, that same green carpet running down the center, going across the entire middle of it. There are chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. Up on the top, about 10 feet up, there are twin balconies on either side of the space. And at the far end of the room, about 45 feet away from you, there's another big set of double doors. Immediately in front of those doors is a 12-foot tall what appears to be a suit of armor that is animated, holding a 10-foot long greatsword, who holds it up in front of his person, lifts it up briefly in salute to you all, and then takes a ready stance as Ben thrusts open the doors. Ben, you are up first.
I'm going to use my bonus action to hex this individual.
Does your hex work? What's the range on your hex?
Actually, I'm going to use Hexblade's Curse instead. I could move into range for that. If that's
What is the range on that? Just so I know.
It's Curse 30 feet.
Okay, so you're 45 feet away from this creature.
Okay, I move up 15 feet.
Okay.
I do Hexblade's Cursed, and then I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay, what is the thing that I have disadvantage on for your Hexblade thing?
No, I'm doing Hexblade's Curse first.
Okay, got it.
No, this means I crit on a 19 or 20, and I get +3 to all damage rolls against the creature. And I
got it.
Guys.
Okay, roll to hit.
I'm going to use the amulet thing that I found before, the Tiger's Eye pendant, to give myself advantage on this attack.
Go for it.
19 on the dice.
Yeah. Okay, you hit.
That's a critical for me.
Yep.
Because Hexblade's Curse.
Yep, roll damage.
That is 18 points of damage for the first Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And the second Eldritch Blast, 18 on the dice plus stuff. 26.
Yeah, that hits.
9 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Very, very good. Ben, what was your initiative roll?
18.
Okay. Okay. So, I messed up a little bit. So there is a lair action that should have come before Ben, because lair actions come on 20.
Mhm.
But you see all of the torches and the chandeliers hanging from the ceiling flare now with a deep purple light, and from the cobblestones you see a bunch of stone skeletons rise up. There are now, in addition to the big 12-foot tall suit of armor, there are about 6 stone skeletons who rise up around the perimeter of the room. That is all that is able to happen on the lair action. And then Ben did his stuff. And
There.
Ian.
There.
Ben did their stuff.
How far away is this thing?
The thing is 45. So there are various skeletons who are now anywhere from 10 to 30 feet away from you, and then the big suit of armor is 45 feet away.
Cool. Awesome. I'm going to get into the room, fly 20 feet into the air. I am going to quicken spell let's say a ray of frost at it.
At what?
At the big guy, the scary guy who was there first.
Okay. All right, rolled hit.
That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Awesome. That is 7 points of frost damage.
Yeah, okay, it takes that damage.
Great.
And his speed's reduced by 10.
Oh, yes.
Its movement speed is reduced by 10, yes.
And then I will throw a lightning bolt at it.
Yeah, go for it. I roll a dex check, right?
Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw, yes.
Saving throw. Okay. Okay. What's the AC I have to beat?
You're looking to beat an 18.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. It's gonna be a 19 total.
Shit. Well, you'll take half this.
Okay. What's the
Silvery
damage?
barbs.
Okay, silvery barbs. Okay, so I have to re-roll now, right?
Yeah, and you take the lower of the two, and I'm going to take the advantage.
Okay, so the lower of the two is going to be a 13.
Fails. So you will take 26 lightning damage.
Okay, yeah. I mean, this big suit of armor ain't looking great.
Awesome.
It's not looking bad, but it's not looking great. It is going to be it's going to be some of the skeletons' turns now. Those of you who have moved into the space, some of these stone skeletons are going to come up. So one of them is going to attack Ben, one of them is going to attack Ian.
Sure.
So we're going to be looking at 18 and 13. Ben, 18, does that hit?
Yes.
Ian, does 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Okay. Okay, so Ian, you're not going to take any damage. Ben, you are going to take... you are going to take... Was that?
Never mind, I don't have to make a con save for Hexblade's Curse.
Okay. You are going to take 7 points of slashing damage as the skeleton slashes into you. You are all lucky that these are summon skeletons and they don't get second attacks. Otherwise, this would get real nasty for you all real quick. It is now going to be Chaya's turn.
All right, we're going archer mode. So
Listen, I'm married to a Sagittarius, so I do love that.
Aurora glows with an internal bow and arrow, and is going to fire off that attack at the biggin.
Okay.
Then is that everyone crits on a 19, or just you crit on a 19?
That's me.
Just you. Okay. Then that is a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that that hits.
Okay.
So 28 to hit? No, 28 actually doesn't hit. Did you believe that? Do you believe me?
Oh, we'd be having some problems if a 28 did not hit. Okay. And I think that's a D8 plus 4, so that's 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to grasp at my talisman, my necklace, and use that to imbue a star map onto the surface of the armor, guiding my compatriots to its weakest points. And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt, which is just a 23 to hit.
That does still hit.
And that will be horrendous. 7 points of radiant damage on 46.
Okay. Yeah, it takes those. It takes those points of radiant damage. It's going to the big suit of armor is going to take a legendary action. And it is going to. Oh,
actually, I wanna like cycle. I want to move it. I want to move into the room and like come off to the side. Like, I think I get to like there-ish. Yeah.
Let me just.
Sorry.
Okay. Yep. Beautiful, amazing, wonderful. So the big suit of armor is going to take a legendary action, and he is going to just huck his shield So he's going to swing back his arm and just fling his shield, which is now, by your size and standards, about the full size of one of your adult bodies. And he's just going to fling that at Aurora.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Ooh.
Well, you were the last one to attack him, and you did just move in.
Yeah. This is an undead guy. How's Radiant looking on him?
Yeah, not all undead are take double damage
Vulnerable-
from radiant. Not all
Vulnerable
undead
to
are
Radiant,
vulnerable to radiant.
the way that
Yeah.
last guy was.
Yeah. Not all of them. Not all of them
You're
are, unfortunately.
making me sad.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that not all undead
I was gonna make us work for it.
are vulnerable to radiant. That is a 17 on the die for a 23 total.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you are going to take you're going to take a total of 14 bludgeoning damage as just this shield flings out and slams into your chest and then ricochets back into the big armor's hand.
14's not horrendous.
Dylan, it is
bad.
now your turn. There are 6 undead stone skeletons and a big old suit of armor.
Great. So what I'm hearing is my overwhelming arsenal of spells that all do sickness and make people vomit do nothing. Awesome.
I didn't say that. You said that.
You know what
Okay.
they say about
But
assumptions?
also, this is specifically designed to fuck with Ian, as the undead are avatars of the goddess of death and battle, Morrigan. So, cast your spells, and who knows what will happen.
Okay, where in the rooms are the skeletons? Are they all have they clumped up yet, or are they still in the outskirts?
So there are 2 that are right in front of Ian and Jubilee's character.
Sure.
Who did I attack with
So you
melee?
attacked me.
Okay. It was Ben and Ian's characters that I attacked with melee. And there are 2 up there. I have to make character tokens for them on this.
Mr.
But then-
GM, Daddy. Sir,
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
Just to clarify, on melee attacks on Nimbus, she is 20 feet in the air.
She is 20 feet. Okay, amazing. Good.
But this guy can definitely reach, right? He's 25 feet tall.
Yes.
I mean
he for
the
sure
big
can. I
the
don't know
big
if
guy
little guys
can definitely hit. Yes. Yeah. The skeletons can't hit Nimbus right now unless some of them have
Bows and or arrows.
Wings.
yes, which they might have. I don't know.
Sure.
Who knows?
Kitten.
Wait, you should know.
I should know. Do I know?
There is
I'm just-
exactly one person who should know.
Oh my god.
There's one person who I would hope.
Okay, so just because I know, does that mean that I'm telling you?
Well,
Yes.
Yes.
So no, it doesn't. So I'm putting in the skeletons right now.
Nice lady.
I just moved someone's character. I'm so sorry about that.
Swear to God, if you move my character.
I think I did, in fact, move your character.
Wow. God.
Are these little schlorpies our
Yeah,
our
those are
skeletons?
the
Oh, I
yeah
just moved
because
my
those are
character
the
and
those are the yeah because I didn't want to spend too long trying to find
Sure.
character tokens.
Super fair.
Yeah. No, they're schlorpies.
Yeah, and then
They're Slurpee
we've got
things.
we've got this big guy in the back who is the armor guy.
Very scary.
He's not quite that big. He's a little bit smaller. He's that big.
Excellent.
He's still pretty big
Okay.
compared
okay,
to all of you.
Sure.
Okay.
And I believe he's still glowing. No one has made an attack with advantage against him.
No one has made an attack with advantage against him yet. He's going to take another legendary action. And who is this immediately in front of him?
Me.
Okay, Ben, he's going to take a big old swing on you.
Don't I still need to make it my turn?
It's a legendary action, Dylan.
Yeah, legendaries happen at the end of the
How that
turn.
works, but I think I get it now.
No. That's right. You didn't finish your turn. So go ahead and do your thing, and then I'll do my thing.
Okay. I apologize for not understanding legendary actions.
No. I messed up. Go ahead.
Okay. So now that I see where he is, I know exactly what I'm gonna do because the other guys are too spread out. But you know what I can do? Bugs. So my staff of swarming insects is recharged from our rest. I'm going to expend 5 charges to cast Insect Plague, which forms in a 20-foot radius. Thankfully, it just so happens that our lovely little knight friend is a 20-foot radius.
Yes.
so
He's a big one.
Yep. So in front of Ben, I pull out of my knapsack, from my knapsack, just these little pieces of sugar and grain and fat from my rations. I smear them on the front top of my staff and just swoosh it in front of me. As just this massive wave of insects surround the creature in just far enough to completely encapsulate him. He needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
I'm so sorry I did the roll in that 20.
That's fine.
Oh.
He still takes half the damage. So
Do you have silvery barbs, Dylan? I know it's been a while.
Hmm?
Do you have silvery barbs? I know it's been a
I
while.
do have silvery barbs. So
You can silvery barbs this because I think Ben did for a thing last time, but you should still have that if you want to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's a reaction. So I will cast silvery barbs.
Hell yeah.
Okay. It was a 4 on the die. It doesn't matter what it's plus. It's a 4 on the die. He fails.
Yep. So that's going to be 4d10 piercing damage.
And you
Yeah,
give
go
someone,
ahead and
advantage.
Hmm?
You give someone advantage on their next thing.
silver. Yeah, with silver barbs, you give advantage on the next thing.
Excellent. Ben, I think since
I already
you
have
are closest, I'll give it to you advantage.
I have it already.
Oh, you have it already?
Yeah.
Do me. I got a thing.
Excellent. Okay, then I'll give it to Victoria. And that is 21 damage.
Nice.
Damn.
Bugs.
Bugs.
Damn.
As the insects envelop the night, I just go bugs.
Okay. The big skeleton armor is going to take another legendary action. You're going to see him cross his arms across his chest and then throw them out into a big Y shape, and 2 of the skeleton warriors are going to disintegrate into bones, and you're going to see this bright energy radiate up the big armor guy, and he is going to, by your assumption, heal a bit from the damage that he's taken.
Oh, boy.
I don't like it.
It is now Jubilee's turn.
Hell yeah. Victoria pulls out her war pick, and then
fuck
smacks-
no.
What?
Not allowed. Can't do that.
Jubilee starts no. Pulls out the war pick, smacks the which looks like a big ol' icicle with a branch wrapped around it. Smacks it and casts Steering Smite as a bonus action on the thing. So now it's an icicle that is on fire, and I need you all to know that it looks very cool.
Ooh, baby. Hello.
And is gonna run up and smack the knight.
Okay,
With
yeah, roll.
advantage because of the star map.
Yes,
With
yes,
advantage.
because with advantage, yes.
That's like a 23 to hit.
That does hit,
Hell
yes.
Nice.
yes.
Nice.
Excellent.
We love like a 23 to hit.
Oh,
You all like a 23 to hit. I want to kill you all.
So that's going to
you're
do
certainly trying.
16.
Listen, I've never
17
been
is
great at
double.
balancing combat. I either severely underestimate or severely overestimate people. I'm learning.
That's going to be 22 damage, and then he's got to do a con save.
What's the DC I gotta beat?
Constitution saving throw.
What's the?
What? How do I figure that out?
It's your spell save DC.
Oh, 8 plus my modifier, right?
Plus your modifier plus 3.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, 15? That doesn't seem very high. 15.
17. 15 is pretty high, actually. But I rolled a 17.
Oh, you do it on your turn, but that totally is fine. I forgive you.
It's a 13 on the die plus 4. I rolled a 17.
Cool.
Okay, so
That
was that
is all I
was
got.
that okay? That's your turn. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to be 2 of the zombies just died. We're going to be the last 2. So there are 4 zombies left. 2 that have already attacked and 2 that haven't gone yet because I forgot that they existed. I do that sometimes.
Sure.
I'm bad with NPCs.
Happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best of us. So the next 2 zombies are going to attack just at the end of initiative. Let me just get to my map and just delete the ones that don't exist yet. Meh.
Sure.
Cool.
Can this one get into position to attack? Because they only have a
No.
speed of like 20.
No, they can't. But this one can. Who is this?
Aurora.
Aurora.
It's me. That's me.
Aurora,
Oh,
you're
no.
going to be attacked for a 15 to hit.
Meets a pizza, right?
Yep. You are going to take 9 points of slashing damage as the skeleton guy just slams into you with a sword, and then this other guy is going to dash as much as he possibly can, which is probably going to be about to there. He's not going to be able to make it all the way to the other guys. And then it's going to be Ben. Ben, you're
Lair
up.
action.
There. Thank you for reminding me, Ben. So as the lair action, I need everyone. Let me look at the map. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is this for a supernatural effect?
No.
It's an 11.
Nope.
14.
Nope.
15.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 does it. Natural. Okay. Who did 2 of you get a nat 20?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Hell
okay.
yeah.
No.
Okay.
We'll
Okay.
high five about this at BadCon.
Okay. Ben, is there a character that you are within 5 feet of?
The guy.
Who? I listen. I don't remember what all of your character tokens look like.
This is me.
Okay. 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 So neither of you are within 5 feet of another character. Great. I love that. That's the great, because those of you who rolled a nat 20 could have saved another person to make them take half damage instead of full.
Yep.
But neither of you are within 5 feet, which is the best part. So
Wait a
everyone.
second. Jubilee should be up in melee with me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
up
because
there.
Oh, okay.
Cause
So I
she
should be able to say
Oh, I
Jubilee.
didn't move myself.
yeah.
Okay. Jubilee, move your character.
Boop, boop, boop,
Good
boop,
call-
boop,
good call,
boop.
Ben.
Hello.
Okay, so Ben, you can choose to give Jubilee's character, Victoria Jericho, half damage on this because of your nat 20 on this roll. You can actively help her get out of the way of what is about to happen.
Absolutely, I will.
Okay. So all of the chandeliers that were in the middle of the room that had been glowing a purple light at the start of this combat, they all just sort of break from their chains and fall downwards. Anyone who beat the dexterity saving throw, which is literally just you people who rolled nat 20s, you're going to take half damage on this. And also then Jubilee, because Ben is choosing to help you because I decided that's how it works.
That's very nice of them.
Ian and Bungarn, you're going to take full damage on this.
So fair.
Even though I'm
Did
not
you already say what the damage was?
No, I didn't. Bungarn, what's up?
I am not in the room.
Not in the room?
Yeah, Bungarn.
Bungarn, you're gonna not take any of this then.
Bugs.
So anyone who
Peek your head in like it's Looney Tunes and
Yeah.
So anyone who
Bungarn's just like.
Yeah, so anyone who failed and doesn't have Ben's help is going to take 23 bludgeoning damage as the chandeliers from the ceiling fall down on you as the big suit of armor just slams his foot into the ground and just shatters the chains above and causes them to become crashing down. Anyone who succeeded with a nat 20 or who is Jubilee, who was helped out, is going to take 11 bludgeoning damage.
I still take 11. Oh boy.
Yep. You still take 11. Yep.
I am
Listen,
unconscious.
it was Oh no, it was 5d6. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No, that's how it goes. That's the way that it goes. I am on the floor.
Okay, you're on the floor. Ben, you are up next because that was the lair action.
I'm going to move around the guy to get into flanking position with Jubilee.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my bonus action to hex him.
Okay. Wait, didn't you already?
I cursed him.
Hexblade's curse.
Okay.
They have similar names. I always get them confused.
Yep. Okay. All right. You do it.
I really like rolling 3d20s where I get a crit on a 19 or a 20 because this means I crit a lot because I got a natural 20.
You got a nat 20?
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck him
All right.
up.
You hit him.
Damn.
Fuck him up.
Oh, I should have mentioned this is Booming Blade because
okay.
I had a one attack.
Okay. Yeah. I believe you. It's Booming Blade.
Okay, that is 16 points of thunder, 12 points of necrotic, 6. Do you need me to keep them all separate or anything?
The only thing I need you to keep separate is fire and poison.
Okay. That is.
It's immune to those.
34.
You now know those things. Yes.
I don't
now
like
know
the
those
word
things
immune.
because
48.
48. Damn. It's looking bad. It's looking rough. If this was D&D 4th edition, the condition bloodied would be applied to this creature. It's not, so it's not, and you don't know
dice.
that.
I rolled a d10 and said 2d6 for my melee. So subtract 6 from that.
Okay.
So 42.
Okay.
52.
It's not bloodied. Okay, now it's bloodied again.
Getting a lot of whiplash here.
Okay. Yeah, listen, for those of you who have played D&D 4th edition, the worst D&D edition, I'm looking at you, 2nd edition.
2nd edition is the worst.
Fuck you, Advanced D&D 2nd edition, you suck, but 4th edition is a close second. But anyway, Bloodied was a great mechanic, and I love it, and it will exist. And I'll decide what it means for monsters, Because it's arbitrary and it doesn't mean anything for players unless you want it to, and you can decide that for yourself. But there'll be specific mechanics that we, maintain consistently throughout the game. Anyway, Ian, you're up. Because the other skeletons are dead. They were absorbed by the big armor guy, so you're up now.
Sweet. How bad is this thing looking?
Bloodied, which is a mechanic that activates at less than 50% health.
Okay. I'm gonna quicken a Ray of Frost again.
Okay.
That is gonna be dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
That is gonna be 9 cold damage and 10.
Reduces its movement speed, yes.
And chuck another lightning bolt at it.
Fuck yeah. I have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yes,
What's your spell save DC again? 15?
18.
18. I rolled a 19 on the die.
Damn.
Yeah, so half damage. What do I get?
You're gonna take half of 26.
That's still not great. 13. Okay. I can do math. I might be a driving gay, but I can still do math.
Oh, this zombie should have taken it too.
Which one?
When I'm pinging.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let me. He fails. He takes the full 26, and he dies.
Awesome. And I guess
Zombies don't have a lot of health.
How-
Who's saying what?
How tall is this
Guys.
room? The ceilings?
I'm dying.
The ceiling is 20 foot tall. You're still
I got
hovering
that.
20 feet in the air.
Cool.
You're at ceiling height.
Where? Oh God. Where is my dying friend?
At the feet of an enemy.
Aurora's
Right
on-
over here.
So cool. How far away is that? Oh fuck. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, your fly speed ain't that good, bud.
Mm.
25, 30, 35 feet.
The question you got to ask yourself is, are the zombies going to attack a downed party member? I don't know the answer to that question yet.
You're the only one who could. Yeah, that's unfortunately
Ian.
the end of my turn.
Okay, all right. The giant skeleton is going to take a lair action. He is going to kill off 2 of the zombies, skeleton guys.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Was that?
Is the lair action separate from the skeleton's turn?
In boss fights you have things like lair actions. Lair
Right.
actions take place at the top of the initiative order at initiative 20.
Got
They're
it.
things that the space itself does.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I the insect plague gets to do an additional round of damage if
At the end of his
The
turn.
skeleton-
If he takes it.
it ends
So,
the turn there. I just wanna make
Okay,
sure we get that.
so lair actions take place at initiative 20, right?
Cool.
At the top of at that. Legendary actions are something that a boss monster has a limited number of uses after
Mhm.
and that it can use at the end of any particular player's turn, but each action that it does uses up a particular number of legendary actions.
Great.
So it has a limited number of uses of healing, both in that it takes a certain number of legendary actions, and in that it requires skeleton corpses to heal it.
Great. So this is
But
separate.
it
from the
does
turn.
not. It is separate from its turn. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I just want to make sure.
Yep. So it kills off 2 of the skeletons. The one of the ones near Aurora and the one that was furthest away from attacking you, and it heals itself for an indeterminate amount of damage. Then it is Aurora's turn. You make a death saving throw. Oh, you failed. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
I don't know.
Is it 2?
Better than a 1.
That's
Than a 1.
Better than a 1.
Better than a
Better
1.
than a 1. And hey, listen, there's not a monster nearby you who was definitely going to attack
Anymore. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
If that skeleton had not been absorbed, Aurora would have ended.
you. And that skeleton,
we're all,
just so we're all clear, that skeleton would have attacked you.
and
Excellent.
having
Only had
failed one death save,
Yep.
a melee attack is an auto crit, which is 2 failed
Yep.
death saves,
Yep.
which is
If it hits.
that's true, but it is advantage
Sure.
The chances of Aurora having died on that turn were pretty gosh dang high, but while I want you all to die, I don't actually want you all to die. I just want Ben to die. Dylan, you are up.
Great.
You're still out of the room. There
Yes.
are there should be 2 skeletons left.
I'm seeing
No, because someone
one.
killed sorry.
Ian killed
Someone
one with a lightning bolt.
Yeah. Ian killed
Right.
one with lightning bolt, and then I sacrificed 4 of them for healing. So there's 1 left, and then there's the big suit of armor guy who's like
Right.
the height of the ceiling,
Yeah.
20 feet tall.
So my insect plague is still active, and that requires concentration. So I'm not going to do too much there.
Do I have to roll for? I roll for that on my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You at the end of your turn, if anything enters the plague, or if it ends their turn in the plague, it has to roll.
The skeleton, the big suit of armor is not going to move away from the door, so he'll be rolling on his turn for that.
Yep. And that lasts for 10 minutes total, or up to 10 minutes, obviously.
Okay, so what are you doing on your turn then?
So then I don't want to mess that up, and instead, I'm going to continue hiding outside of the door like a coward, and I'm just going to throw a fireball at the nearest skeleton.
Firebolt. Okay, roll to hit.
That is 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. They're skeletons.
Hell yeah!
Roll damage.
I'm gonna silvery barbs you. This is gonna make sense in a second. Hi, you have advantage on your next thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Roll again.
Great. Do I have to roll at disadvantage for that then?
No, you just roll again.
Oh, I just roll again. Okay, cool.
Roll one more time. Beat a 12.
That's worked out. 20.
Okay, yeah, they're skeletons. Their AC isn't high. You hit.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
See,
Thank
you
you,
say
Ben.
that, but with 3 1s in a row, I make no bet.
Anything
Oh,
is
With
possible.
three ones in a row. Listen, this isn't NADPOD. We're not shout out to the 2 crew here. You yeah.
That's a 19.
19 damage.
19 damage.
It dies.
Wow.
It dies.
I rolled a 9 and I rolled a 10.
All right.
Okay, so
Bungor doesn't fuck around when his bugs are out.
here's what you all see. You all see, all of you are compelled to glance back towards Bungarn, who is through the big double doors. And you see Bungarn peek out from behind the doors and just pull up like a finger gun and just go and just you see a bolt of fire go shooting out of his finger, hit this skeleton, and immediately disappear. There is a brief pause. You think, oh, yeah, it's Bungarn. He did jack shit. And then you start to see throughout the peri-mortem cracks in the bone from the skeleton's original death, you see light start to pierce out of these bones, right? And then it glows brighter and brighter and brighter until it just explodes out. That just annihilate this skeleton. Bungarn is still just there, like,
Yeah.
Finger gun.
Not just
Literal
give a
finger
deep
gun.
inspiration to Aurora.
Alan, obviously.
So that's all of the skeletons gone. There's nothing left for the big suit of armor to heal from, and it is Jubilee's turn.
Oh, I thought that was the big one dying. Okay.
No, that was
what is-
no. That would have been super cool if Bungarn did that. That was just a regular mook.
Gotcha.
It was still
Okay,
cool though.
For bonus action, I'm gonna throw a healing word at Haya.
Yeah, roll
Oh.
that. Yeah, roll that.
Nice.
What's that? 1d4 plus your caster level?
Yeah, baby. That'll.
Are we in range for that?
It's fine.
I like
Healing
that.
word is
Jump.
like 60 feet.
4 healing points, but you're up.
Yeah,
4 points of healing.
the distance of this room isn't. It's fucked with by magic. It's fine. You're healed.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right, then I'm just gonna heal. I'm just gonna attack.
Okay, yeah.
That's a 14 plus 5.
You have advantage because we're flanking.
Oh, much better. That's a 21 to hit.
You hit on the 14 plus 5 to hit because its AC is 19.
Oh, wonderful.
I've stopped caring about you not knowing that.
14. For 19 damage.
Okay. It's yeah, it doesn't like that. You start to see cracks. So this big this like 15-foot high guy with his like 10-foot long sword is wearing this big suit of black armor, gold filigreed around the edges with just a standard great helm, the kind of classic crusader helm that like you'd see in like the big old just like bucket helmet. And he's just like 15 foot tall, wearing a big old like Zweihander sword. And he's looking bad at this point. But Jubilee just went. Jubilee, you are a war domain cleric. Do you get a second attack?
Forge domain, and no.
Forge domain and no. Okay. Okay.
I don't
So
think. Double check.
No.
No. You don't as Forge Domain. If you were War Domain, you could have
Second attack is a bonus action.
Yeah.
It was modifier numbered times per day, but you used your bonus action to healing word.
Thank you, Ben. So it's going to be the big old suit of armor's turn, and then it's going to be the lair action. So I'm gonna attack Victoria Jericho.
Hell yeah, bring it.
18 on the die for a 26 total.
Oh shit! I was like, aha, 18 doesn't hit. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah. I know. Listen, I know what hits your AC. Just like fucking with you.
I like to hear you say it. I like to watch you do the math and then realize you.
Yeah. You are going to take 11 points of slashing damage as this big old Zweihander slashes down into you. And then the second attack is going to come down at Ben. Ben, you're still in range, right?
Yeah.
It's both of you up on there. Okay, so that's going to be a 14 on the die for a 20 total. Okay. That is going to be 11 total slashing damage as the sword just cuts through your upper torso. And then we're going to get to the lair action. I'm going to need...
Wait.
That's the thing.
There's the Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Thank you. Bugs. What do I have to beat?
I don't know how to figure out.
What's your spell save DC? It should be on your character sheet.
It's listed on the item, actually.
Oh, is it on the? Let me see.
It should be.
I might just be overlooking it.
I
Don't
listen.
think
I
it does.
doubt.
No,
A
that's-
19 on the die is going to
That's
beat it.
going to beat
For a
it.
23 total.
I'll keep looking for next turn, but that's going to beat it. So that means you only take 2d10.
Okay,
No,
roll that.
10 and it's halved.
Hmm?
It's
Oh,
still
roll
40,
the-
and it's just halved.
Oh, still
So
roll the
you
40
roll
but it's
all
half
of the
full.
damage and then you half it because that
Sure.
is theoretically more than 2d10.
Yeah,
on
that
its
makes
own.
sense. Yeah, because you only take half damage. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's not too bad whatsoever. That's not too horrible. That is gonna be 17, so 8 or 9.
8.
I don't know if it's gonna go up or down.
It's always gonna. So it's gonna round up for players and round down for monsters.
Great, so that's an 8.
Okay. All right. And what type of damage is that?
That is piercing? Yeah, piercing damage.
Okay. Yep. That's good, fine, and great. Hey, just as a spell, right?
Yes, it is a
Okay.
conjuration spell.
Okay. Great. For no reason whatsoever. The lair action is now going to take place. Every single person in let me look at my map. Odgarn, you haven't moved into the basically the entrance hall to the keep that you're in, right?
Correct.
Still, you have not moved at all.
Nope, I'm still in the outer, right outside of the entryway.
Everyone who is not Bungarn, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Is this versus magic?
Technically no.
How does this work?
11.
I am rolling so good on my saves, well, except for that one death save, but 16.
Okay. All right.
Ben, do I have to use
On the
silvery
next-
barbs?
yeah.
Oh, on the next thing. So I just immediately I get advantage on this. So I'll roll for it. Still.
18.
Okay, who rolled above a 15 on the dex saving throw? And high, Ian?
No.
Oh, Jubilee, no.
11.
Okay. Anyone who rolled above a 15, you are going to take half of this damage. Anyone who rolled below it, you are going to take all of it. As the big armored knight, he's going to plant his sword in the ground in front of him and then just rear back with his fists and slam them into the pillars on either side of him, causing them to crumple into stones and fall on all of you. Anyone who rolled below a 15 is going to take 24 points of bludgeoning damage. Anyone who rolled above that is going to take 12.
I am down.
1 hit point, baby! 1 hit
I am
point!
also down.
I did
Ooh,
unfortunately
John.
roll very well on those 44.
John, how do you handle going down multiple times in the same fight? Does my one failure persist, or do I have 3 fresh?
You've got 3 fresh.
Sweet.
Each time you go down is a completely separate time that you go down.
Got it.
Victoria is also down.
Okay. Who is down? Raise your hand. Okay, Ian, Jubilee, and Haya. Amazing. Bungarn's not down because Bungarn is a coward who has not entered the room yet, technically.
I heard.
Oh yeah, I am.
Ben, I would like to state for the
Carry that.
record that the big suit of armor ain't looking good, and that based on the way that I know that you build your character, you have the capability to kill it this turn. You gotta roll good for it, but you do have that capability, and it is now your turn.
Jubilee's down, so I don't have advantage. My fucking familiar! My familiar gives me the help action, so I can have advantage on this attack.
Yes. What? Sorry. Did I know that you had a familiar?
Yeah.
Is your familiar?
My familiar, huh? My familiar died the first time before the. I have it through the Strixhaven initiative.
Died in the first fight.
What is your familiar?
Raven.
Oh yes. Okay, yeah. You're familiar. Your Raven gives you the help action. You have advantage. Yeah. Go.
I'm gonna
Roll.
take this
Do
out
things.
of my hand. I'm gonna do this electronically. Let's see. 26, 17, 17. I get one more. 27. Okay, 27 to hit.
Yeah, it's. What's the damage?
But not a crit.
I was hoping for
No,
a crit.
that was the lair action. Yep. So
Hoping for a crit.
I was hoping for a crit.
I was too.
Reroll those. I rolled 1 point off of max damage.
Okay, what's the total damage?
26.
26. Okay. You deal a describe the hit that you do for me. This does not kill it, but it brings it phenomenally close to death. How do you crack its armor? Which part of its armor do you crack?
Sorry, 27.
27, same thing. So close.
I crack it. I bring my sword up, feint, flop it around, and crack it straight in the chest plate.
Okay, so there is now.
Oh, I forgot I had booming blade.
Oh, fuck! You did. Yes, you did. Okay, roll that extra damage.
Another 5.
And that does it.
Yes.
Yay!
Hey.
And I bring it through, cleaving the creature in half.
I want you to all know that that extra 5 was exactly as much as Ben needed to kill it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Technically, there were 4 extra hit points, but like without the booming blade. Yeah. Okay. So Ben brings this big old broadsword around and just cuts this 15-foot suit of armor in half. Ben, you look around the room. All is quiet. This suit of armor is dead and completely lifeless, and more than half of your party is dead. Not dead, but not moving. So
I believe we're in death saving throws.
Yeah. Everyone who's unconscious, please make me a death saving throw.
You bet.
Real quick.
Ooh, 11.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
5.
Okay. So 2 failures and a success for Jubilee. Bungarn, you are outside of the room. You now know, based on just visual acuity, that everything in it is dead, including the big bad boss monster that was in it. And 3 of your companions are unconscious and on death's door.
The first thing I'm doing is breaking concentration.
Bugs are gone.
Bugs
are gone, and everyone's sad about it.
Everyone's sad about it. You're all embracing my love for bugs. Hell yeah.
No, just me. Just me.
Oh.
I'm the only one.
They'll learn.
Everyone else thinks it's gross and thinks you're weird.
Yeah, but Bungarn thinks they're all really getting into it. Bungarn's convinced.
Shying away from you and all of your bugs and flinching is definitely into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what that looks like. So,
yeah.
So we've had 2 successes, a success and 2 failures. it's just one success and two failures. So, Ben and Dylan, you've got all the time in the world, technically. What do you do?
Next round, I run over to Victoria, and with my only remaining spell slot, I cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay, yeah, Victoria, you're up. It doesn't matter how much, you can roll that if you want, but Victoria, you're up.
11.
Okay, you're up for 11.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I can do because I don't have any healing. Anything.
Can you make a medicine check to stabilize someone?
Sure. Who is down currently?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I run over to
Aurora
as
and
quick as I know
Nimbus
you
are
can.
both down. Yeah. Okay. Roll that medicine check.
Yeah.
A 10. Medicine checks for stabilizing are pretty easy.
Please. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Hey!
Not only do you stabilize, who did you stabilize?
Aurora.
Okay, Aurora, you're up with 1. Usually stabilizing just means that you no longer have to make death saving throws, but now you're just up because that was a nat 20. Who wants to try and do anything for Nimbus?
Do we
Successful
win?
death save.
I'll do it.
Okay. Okay.
Heal. Wake up. And I'm gonna cast healing word at 1st level.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
I was about to
Nimbus,
cast
you're...
Blast.
Nimbus, you're up. Haya, please roll that health so we know how much.
Hello. Please let me roll my dice.
10.
That is
Vic-
5
Victoria
points. That is
immediately
max.
starts the prayer of
That is
healing.
max. That is 5 points of healing for you. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Shiloh, I know it's your supper time. I know. I'm aware. You'll get fed
Amazing.
in a minute. I know it's your supper time.
So,
I don't know
as
if you
you
guys can hear
all
her
come to
screaming
in
off
this
screen.
space,
We come too? Hell yeah.
Yeah, you all
We
come too.
as
Yeah.
well.
Happy Transvisibility Day, everybody.
Happy
Happy Transvisibility. Yeah, no one had to take no one had advantage against them on perception checks. It wasn't a thing that came up. But you know what?
Did you guys see Shiloh just shake her head into my mic?
Yep. So, hey, all of the skeletons are gone. Ben, Melvin Kaminsky has brought a broadsword across and cut a giant 15-foot suit of armor in half, and everyone is now awake. The chandeliers that had fallen to the ground are still fluttering fitfully, shifting from a purple light back to a more natural orange, but the torches along the wall have all shifted back to a natural light away from the unnatural purples and blues that they had been previously. Behind the giant suit of armor, you all see a big double door. This thing is seemingly taller than the room should allow for. The ceiling, as you all recognized it, based on where Ian was flying and where the suit of armor was standing, was 20 feet tall, but this door appears to be 30 foot tall. A big ribbed vault in a Gothic style with bronze and brass filigree all throughout it in this vine shape. But it stands tall in front of you behind where this suit of armor was destroyed. What do you do faced with this giant fuck-ass door?
I'm going to finish doing prayer of healing. If anyone wants to stick around and get a little bit more cured.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's
I
nothing.
assume you want to know what we do after that, since you just gave a very dramatic.
Yeah, listen, there's nothing that's going to try and hurt you in this moment. I already just almost killed you all.
Did we win?
Yeah, champ.
You hear a voice in Aurora. Please remind me of the god that you have a particular fuck off with.
Sulis?
Sulis, the god of
Is her name?
yeah.
God of like the sun. God of.
Yeah. Yours was Sulis. So you hear a bright sunny voice in your head say, "Oh, darling, that was just the beginning."
I think we won.
Bungar
Does
goes,
anyone
"I helped."
does anyone else want to ask if they won?
Did we? Did we win?
Nimbus, you hear in your head, you hear a deeper, more Scottish voice saying, "Oh, love, we've only just begun.
Did we win?
I canna know if you
A northern-
won today, darling. You'll figure it out. None.
Dun,
I
dun,
only
dun.
have so many Celtic accents. Please stop making me do more.
Come on,
Everyone
do a more
ask.
Celtic accent.
I only have the
Because
Well,
if I
listen,
didn't, it'd be a sin.
listen, you fucking piece of shite.
Bungarn just goes, "Oh, we definitely won, and I helped."
And I.
Bungarn, you hear nothing in your head. In fact, you feel a void in your brain, as if there should be something there, but there's not.
What else is new?
Bungarn just goes, "Huh? The bugs in my head are usually not this quiet."
Bungarn, roll me a wisdom check. Not a saving throw, but a check.
Sure. Oh, this is gonna go horribly.
That's the plan.
That's about right. That's about what I was expecting. That's a 4.
Okay. Listen, I wouldn't make you do these things unless you did things in character that make me make you do these things. So you rolled a 4. Yeah. Bungarn, you the bugs in your head, they're just buzzing around, and the next perception check that you have to roll is gonna be at disadvantage.
Excellent.
Yep. There's a 30-foot door in front of all of you. It's tall as fuck. It's big. It's like 10 foot wide. The suit of armor that Ben cut in fucking half is just disintegrating away and is gone, and all of the skeletons are gone. And now you just find yourself in this big ornate entrance hall with a 30-foot fucking door.
How
Aurora,
much do we get
yes.
from the prayer of healing?
I don't know.
What's that?
Jubilee.
Who rolled for that? Jubilee.
How much do we get from the prayer of healing?
You get 12 plus 4.
16.
Also known as
Sorry,
16.
12
Hell yeah.
plus 7. 17. 19. I can do that.
19. Okay. Everyone gets 19 healing back from that prayer of healing. There's a 30-foot fuck off door in front of you in a room that should only be 20 foot high. What do you do?
Knock on the door.
Okay. Do you knock?
this, right?
Hold on. Do you knock on the door?
Yeah.
Who knocks on the door? Ian said it. Ben agreed. Do you both knock on the door?
Yeah.
Can I make an Arcana check on the door?
Ben,
And
wanna
your
knock on the
god
door with me?
is Ben. Your god is Gwynap Nud. Ian, your god is the Morrigan. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Both of you make a religion check.
Oh,
You knock on the
I
door.
was agreeing that Ian knocked on the door.
Okay. Ian, make a religion check with advantage. Ben is helping you.
Oh, with advantage. Okay. Well, with advantage, that's an 8.
You knock on the door, and it seems like a very thick, heavy wooden door. Anyone else who would like to make a religion check to knock on the door is more than welcome to do so.
Oh, is there someone in there?
Hey, that's a 19.
Nice.
Oh, Jubilee,
That
your
is-
god is Brigid.
Brigid, yep.
9.
Brigid.
9.
19.
9.
No,
Okay.
9 from me.
Fun fact: this is 9 in sign language,
Hell
and
yeah.
this is 10. Weirdly, it's thumbs
I
up.
love that.
I know a
I
very
also know
little.
a very, very little bit
Yeah,
of sign language.
Yeah,
but,
the tiniest amount of sign.
my younger brother is an interpreter, and I've picked up a little from him.
Amazing. Okay, so who rolled a religion check on the door to knock on it?
Me, 19.
Okay.
Me, 9.
Okay. So. Okay. Oh wow, you rolled a below a 10. Okay.
Sure did.
Yeah. You're gonna take 3 points of frost damage.
Sure.
Specifically,
Doesn't kill
frost.
me like it would have a minute ago. Thank you, Victoria.
Yeah. Did anyone else knock on the door and roll below a 10?
I mean, yes.
No. Okay, Ian. Okay, what'd you roll?
Well, that first time I knocked, I rolled an 8.
Okay. Right. You're gonna take 4 lightning damage.
Cool. I will take 2 lightning damage.
Necrotic damage. Sorry.
I will take 4 necrotic damage.
I forgot which god you had. Okay. Jubilee. As you knock on the door with your 19, you get a sense that you are welcome. It's not from Brigid. It doesn't feel like when you've communed with Brigid previously when trying to find the owner of this war pick. But you get the sense knocking on this door that whatever's on the other side of it is welcoming you into this space. That you can open this door.
I look back at everyone, give them 20. Hey, 20, natural 20.
20 is actually just...
Huh?
It's just this. Just 1, 2.
Little wiggly.
1,
Not
2.
20.
Yeah.
Um,
No, just one hand. 1, 2.
Fine. And I push open the doors. 'Cause I got a good feeling about this, you guys.
So, as you step, as you push open the doors with both hands, there's a blinding light that meets your eyes,
Oh,
and
never mind,
suddenly,
we're dead.
none of you can see anything for a few seconds, but your eyes, because it's you've been in the darkness for so long with nothing but torches to light your way and just the force of your own magic, and suddenly you find the full suddenly you find the full blinding force of the sun shining down upon you. The world around you is so much different than what you just left. You're all stunned a bit, taken aback by what you see. Because you just left a crypt, a dungeon, a pit of despair and undead and giant suits of armor, and you suddenly find yourself just out in the day, in a field. There's a wooden arch or a stone arch behind you, but out in front of you are green grass fields and a bright shining sun above you as far as you can see, and Who walked through the door first?
Me.
Jubilee walked through the door first, of course, because you opened it. Victoria Jericho, you find yourself standing directly in front of a beautiful, ginger, fluffy Highland cow. Would everyone be so kind as to roll a perception check for me?
13.
17.
Hang on. It won't let me. Let me do the thing. Go
Wait,
to the
where's
place. Perception.
12.
15.
Wait, I have been not rolling my perceptions very good. That's like a 21.
Okay, who rolled above a 10?
I think all of us.
Oh, sorry. Who rolled below a 15? Dylan and Ian. Okay, so Dylan and Ian, the space that you're in feels warm and comforting. This is a good space. You feel not at home here, but you feel like you can relax here. Who rolled above a 15? Everyone else?
Yeah.
I got a 15.
Okay, who rolled above a 20?
Me.
Okay, Jubilee rolled above a 20. Anyone who rolled above a 15, you not only know that this is a safe, good space that you can relax in, you know that this is a good space to take a long rest, that nothing can hurt you here, that you are perfectly safe, and that outside forces cannot interfere with this space. Anyone who rolled above a 20, Jubilee, you know that there is a godly presence in this space. This is a god that not a single one of you have interacted with or had negative interactions with before. But there is, for some reason, some god that is trying actively to keep you all safe in this moment after you
Excuse
have
me.
exited this combat.
Excuse me, Mr. Mukau. Do you know whose realm is this? Who's this godly presence?
Roll me a religion check for speaking to the moo cow.
Religion is, oh shit, it's int.
A religion check, not an animal handling check?
Yeah, this is specifically a religion check because these
I'm
are
good
god
at
cows.
handling.
Ah,
I
sure.
think it's 4.
Only Jubilee gets to roll this though, because only Jubilee rolled above a 20. Jubilee, what'd you roll?
4.
Okay, you rolled a 4. The cow looks up at you. It makes direct eye contact with you. It knows what you're saying. It knows what you're asking. All it says is, "Mm," and you don't know what that means.
I don't speak cow.
You should
I do.
listen.
Can I help? I speak cow. Well, sometimes. And I'm gonna use my Staff of the Woodlands to cast Speak with Animals.
I'm still going to need you to roll a religion check, but it's going to be a lower DC because of the things that you've just done.
Hi, Sugar. How you doing? How's life out here? I got an 18.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
I got a 17 on the dice, motherfucker.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah. So the cow looks at you, right, with its shaggy bangs falling down over its eyes, right?
We
You can't see its eyes directly, but you know that it's making like fierce eye contact with you. And
Victoria's heartbroken.
the cow starts chewing its cud, right, just like working it around in its mouth, and you hear in your brain, Hello. You are the one who has gained the ire of... Right, John, forgot. Aurora has pissed off
Sulis.
Sulis. You are the one that has gained the ire of Sulis.
Oh. I thought she gained my ire. I didn't know that she even knew who I was. That's nice. Feels
Gods
good to
don't...
accomplish something, you know?
You hear again in your voice, gods don't care particularly if you are pissed off at them. But there are things that you can do to anger them.
It's nice to get noticed.
I imagine that it is. Would it be okay if I communicated with the rest of your fellows here?
Oh, yeah. They're good people. Well, they're kind of assholes. But I like them.
You all feel a pressure. Everyone who is not Aurora in this moment, you feel a pressure against your temples. Everyone, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Is this magic?
It is super magic. Yeah.
Oh,
Does that include me for the wisdom save?
No.
Cool.
16.
okay,
18.
15.
21.
Did anyone roll below a 15? Okay, so you're all able to hear this, and it has no negative effects on you. So, you all, this cow just sort of stands regally in front of all of you, in this wide open space where you all feel.
All cows stand regally. Thank you very much.
All do.
God
I
damn
love
right
cows.
they do.
Listen. My name is John Lestrange, the History Wizard. I love cows more than I love any single human being on the planet, including my spouse.
So fair.
Wow.
So fair.
Yeah. Ben Conwu.
Becca,
I know. Hi.
So, Haya, you can, Aurora, you continue to hear this. Everyone else, because you all rolled above a 15, you hear this all without any kind of distress. The cow stands regally in front of you, and he just sort of squares his cow shoulders and says, "Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I know that your journey here to this place has been tumultuous and difficult. You have arrived, and that in and of itself is truly marvelous.
Oh, go on.
I could, but we have pressing issues to attend to, dear Victoria. Aurora, you have a question, it appears.
Yes. Where are we? And where the fuck is that? I don't like it. And I point at the door that we just came out of.
The door that you just came through was a testing ground that my compatriots and kin put together because it amused them. It was a place to winnow out the chaff, as it were. Yes, that is the appropriate reaction to what they were attempting to do. This space that you find in is my own. This is separate from both the reality, the mundus world that you were originally born into, and the testing ground that you just found yourselves in. It is a temporary reprieve. I come to give you an offer.
And
Some assistance and some information before you venture out back into the world and all of its challenges. I am limited in what I can do, but the help that I can offer is not insignificant.
Let's start with an easy question. Who are you?
That, as an easy question as it is not one that I can answer. There is a certain amount of anonymity that is expected amongst the... What's the word I'm looking for?
Cows. High five,
Perfect.
You, all of you, are... I guess it's the opposite of avatars. Gods aren't looking for you to be their mortal sovereigns on earth. They're looking for you to be their punchlines. Because they enjoy and they feed on your suffering. I exist in the opposite of their spectrum. And while you might know the gods who you specifically have issues with and who likely have problems with you, my existence in this struggle is as still an observer. And so the help that I can give you and the information that I can grant you is your nimbus limited. So please ask another question.
So I understand you don't want to, but it feels rude to just call you Cow. I understand we shouldn't call you your name, or you can't give us your name, but what should we call you?
For the moment, you can call me...
Can we name you?
I imagine that I will regret this. Yes, dearest Jericho,
Team meeting.
you may
Huddle up.
name me. Huddle up.
We can't fuck this up.
Await your decision. This will be easier if I allow you to just choose the way in which you will call me.
Bessie.
Hug.
I like the name Bessie. It's not particularly messy.
Buttercup.
Oh, I like that better.
Buttercup? Buttercup? Buttercup?
Yeah.
Hug?
We have votes for Buttercup. Everyone raise their hand for Buttercup. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing only 4 hands up. There's a 5th who is not participating in this.
You can't name
naming
her
of-
Bugs.
Why not? Bugs is a good name.
That'll get confusing with yours, Bugs. That's why we can't use it. It's a great name, though.
4 of 5
fine.
is still an overwhelming... It's unanimous now. It's unanimous now. Buttercup
We did it.
is
We made a
how I
decision.
shall be referred to. I cannot offer you help often, as the odds. What is the tournament, the cavalcade, the situation you all find yourself in is not something I am able to participate in directly, and so it might be a long while until I'm able to speak with you again, but when that time comes, see, is apparently how I shall be called.
Do you have a recommendation of where we go next? I'm not from here. I don't know my way around.
All of you have a particular conflict, a particular deity. And all of those deities have particular homes, the realms of mortals and men. Although one of them is a bit more nebulous than others. Gwyn ap Nud not necessarily being beholden to the realms of mortal plane. If I were you, I would take this time in this space while it lasts to rest, as it appears that you are all somewhat damaged by your trials and tribulations, and then seek out where those gods that you detest the most to make their home on this mortal coil.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Buttercup. I'm
That's right, it was Buttercup, not Bessie.
curious. You don't seem to be too forthcoming with information. I understand you can't tell us everything, but in my experience, the gods, if you are anything like them, are not a charitable type. So, can you at least tell us what your skin in the game is?
Roll a persuasion check.
Absolutely. It's gonna be an 11.
Silvery barbs.
Roll it again.
I'm out
You
of spell
can't
slots.
have many of those left. That's got to be your last one,
Well,
right?
I was already out of spell slots.
Oh, then it's an 11.
Oh wait, but I have silvery barbs.
Okay, all right.
I cast silvery barbs.
It would still be
Okay.
an 11. I rolled a 16.
No. Ben gave you silvery barbs, and now Dylan gave it, so now you gotta go roll again.
All right.
No, I didn't. I didn't have any spell slots. Good joke.
It's still an 11. That was a 23.
Ian, what the fuck?
It's
Ian,
no,
you have
'cause-
3 chances.
Silvery
it's
barbs.
silvery
You have to
barbs.
take
I
the
have to
lower.
take the lower one.
You have
I
to take the lower one.
continually
Wait,
rolled higher.
Wait, I have a solution. I pull out the vintage Play Dwarf magazine. Are you sure there's nothing you can take?
And roll it with advantage now.
No.
This is persuasion, deception, or intimidation. This is the only use of it you get, Jubilee.
Deception or...
This is a one-time use item.
I mean, I can still get some use out of it.
Okay, all right.
I already checked them out. That's a 19.
Okay, all right. Right.
Frontline titties of the dwarves.
Okay. There was a time. How much do you know about the pantheons that you so detest?
Well, I know a decent amount. I've been trying to get back at them for a while, but
There once was a man who approached the Tuatha De Danann and said to them, I am, of the land that I come from, the greatest smith there is. The Tuatha said, we already have a god of the smiths. And the man said, fair enough. In the land that I come from, I am also the greatest craftsman that there is, able to make the finest baskets and weavings and wood carvings that e'er you have seen. And the Tuatha said, but we already have a god of crafting and wood carving and all such things. And the man said, fair enough, but in the land that I come from, I am also the finest chef. I make the finest pastries and biscuits and stews and gumbos. And the Tuatha said, "We already have a god of food and crafting and baking and cooking." And the man said, "Fair enough, but in the land that I come from, I am also the finest god of poetry and words and all such clever trippings of the tongue." And the god said, "But we already have a god of poetry and whips and sayings and all such clever trippings of the tongue." The man said, "Fair enough. Do you have a god who can do all of those things? You have a god who all of it." And the gatekeeper, the realm of the Fae, said, "Huh, you know what? We don't." And so, a new god was born. And that, dear listeners, is all I can tell you today. And that is where we will end our episode.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
Okay.
Okay.
Those of you who know anything about Celtic mythology will recognize who this particular deity is. Those of you, by that I mean all of my players, who know nothing about Celtic mythology will not.
Excellent.
Mwah.
This
And
is
once
an
again, I
ba-
benefited
this
from
is
being
this
head
is
empty.
more or less an actual story from Celtic mythology that actually happened.
With
And how
all
a
the
new
Shiloh
god
knows
was
who it
born.
is, but she won't tell me.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. For those of you who did, the three of you, I'm sure, who were in this Twitch stream, who watched episode 4 of Glasgow Kiss. I have been the History Wizard. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram and on Spotify and Apple Podcasts with my new podcast, Have a Day with the History Wizard, where I talk about stuff. Our most recent episode is going to be on the ongoing trans genocide in the United States. I'm joined by a special guest. It's going to be super fun. It's like 75 minutes long, so buckle in for that. Let's go around the horn. And
I got some announcements.
yeah, we've got some announcements and things and stuff that's happening. Who is I had an order for this. Ian.
Oh, hi, I'm Ian. Wow, it's Ian on all the internet places, she, they, and I'm gonna beat Ben to one of the announcements. Starting.
Gender Quest comes back and we have broke
Season 2 of Trans Tales 2 is gonna start next week, Saturday, next week. Good, you're coming, check it out.
I beat you to both of them. I beat you to
best way to convey information. We definitely know
to be
it.
fair,
Screaming.
I did not. To be fair, I did not hear a single thing that was just said. So, Dylan, you're actually up next.
Hell yeah. Hi, I am Dylan, Critical Lens on TikTok. The exact same thing, only with an underscore in between the E and A on Instagram. So that's critic_Allens. Purely as a joke for Ben. As well as Dylan, the story maker on Instagram, where I do my actual Instagram stuff of posting things regarding my theater making work. And yeah, and also for anyone who, if anyone happens to be in Augusta, Georgia, April 19th, 20th, or the weekend after that, I will have a short play going up in a short play festival. Yeah.
Amazing. Haya, you're next.
Yeah, I have 2 announcements. One, Gender Quest Season 2 comes back next week. We're very excited. We've been on hiatus for a little while. That is what Ben and Ian were screaming about.
So
And
Haya wins the announcement race.
we will have a very
no one hurt.
special first episode where we are all going to be in person together. All of us are going to be there. All of us are going to be there.
It is the tallest D&D stream out there.
It is the tallest D&D stream out there. My other announcement is that I think this is new. It's been 6 weeks. So I think it's new. I have just been announced as a cast member in Starfall, a narrative podcast. So season 2 of Starfall should be coming out sometime this year. And I will be voicing a character on there, which I am so excited and so proud to be doing. I'm
I
Haya.
believe
My
you
pronouns
did
are she,
mention
her.
that.
Thank you all very much.
I believe you did mention that last time we played this, but
Maybe
again, no one's gonna remember because it's been 6 weeks.
it's
So
been 6 weeks, so you all get to hear it again. I'm really
I'll get to
proud.
hear
I'm
it
finishing.
again.
I'm finishing
Listen,
my home tapes tonight. So
we're all really proud of you. You're amazing and you're doing great work, and we're all super thrilled to be able to hear that in the future. Jubilee.
Hello, I'm Jubilee, Titan of Joy. Not to be confused with the giant problematic media conglomerate. I'm a different problematic media entity on the internet. Titan of Joy on TikTok. I use she, they, and I don't have anything to announce because I don't do anything. Do you want to play Warhammer with me? Come find me. I'll fight you. That's it.
Amazing. Ben.
I have a couple announcements. First off, for those of you coming to BenCon this week, BenCon, woo!
Becca, woo!
Go woo!
We are picking up Broken Divinity on Tuesday. You can check out Ian and I, as well as some other great content creators. We left last session on quite the cliffhanger, so you want to check out the last 5 minutes of last session before you watch this one if you haven't gotten caught up. I left my players speechless, I have to say. And
Or just watch my recap.
Ian,
It will be perfect. It will give you everything you need to know.
watch the last 5 minutes of the stream. And yeah, you can check us out on Saturday. Gender Quest by Transales comes back. It is the tallest D&D stream out there with an average height of 73.5 inches.
It's a lot of inches. Ian, take us on home.
All right. Everybody, thanks for tuning in, and bye-bye.